Guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome back to Black Girl Wrestling. Today, I am joined by a very special guest, Johnnie Robbie. Everybody clap. Johnny, welcome. First question off the bat. Well, I guess first, you are the first person from California to be on Black Girl Wrestling. Are you
Oh, how
nervous?
cool. I'm always nervous, but no,
Real.
I'm excited too. That's pretty cool.
It is. I mean, there's only been like four people on in general, but I love being able to give you an accolade. Yay! I'm always nervous too. Don't worry. So first off the bat, right? Like, let's start with the things that matter. Some of us have been stalking your TikTok reposts. So
Oh no.
what's your favorite episode of New Girl?
Oh my god. I love New Girl.
Me too.
Dang, I don't know.
Do you want me to go first? I can tell you mine.
Yes, please.
Mine is the episode where Jess thinks she has meth in her closet.
Oh my
I
god. That one made me
love.
so mad.
Why?
Because I'm like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, everybody needs to focus.
Yeah.
I think that is like the funniest episode in the history of TV. But New Girl is my favorite show. So that's.
And that's where what's his face? They're coming to check him because he's trying to be a
Right.
cop, right?
Right.
Winston?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
You're right. That is a good one, especially because what's his face is trying to go. Coach is trying to go find a kid. Like what?
You're gonna go find Daquan. Yeah, it's a great episode.
Yeah,
And when Nick is like, covering his ears singing landslide. I love that episode. So that one's up there for me. And then like this isn't an episode so much as like the moment. There's like a moment in season 2 where like Winston is talking to this kid, and like it ends up being the kid that he babysits, and he like gives the kid advice or whatever, and the kid is like, "Thank you, LeBron." That is like my favorite moment in
I'm
TV.
dead.
I
I
say that
do
all the
vaguely
time.
remember that.
I say it all the time.
Dang. I'm trying to think from the top of my head what's like one of the funny ones.
It's okay. I
Maybe
can
they
come
give
at
you
you.
it's cliche. Like I feel like everyone says it, but the cookie one, give you
You could got you
cookie.
cookie. Right.
Yeah. Trying to
Whose
think of if
side
I
are you
had
on?
one.
Whose side are you on? Are you on Nick or Schmidt's side in that?
I think I'm on Schmidt's side.
Really?
In a way, just because like uh yes and no, because at the same time Schmidt knows how Nick is. So it's like
That's true.
you you can't also you can't always give and expect return from anybody. So
That's
but
fair.
like considering it's like your best friend, come on, Nick. I mean, yeah, Nick.
You know what? I appreciate that perspective because I'm very much like a natural Schmidt, I think.
Mhm.
So I think sometimes it's important to like, you gotta think about the audience.
Yeah.
Um, but that no, that's a great answer. Thank you for sharing with the class. Okay. I guess we could talk about wrestling. Well, first off, you want to tell everybody like your whole life story, maybe? What's going on?
uh, right now I'm just in Mexico training wrestling as much as I can. Um, Traveling, I guess.
Love it.
Yeah, my life kind of just only consists of training and working out really right now. I saw
Love
Spider-Man,
it.
so I'm happy about that.
You know what? And
Finally saw
I
Spider-Man.
in a creepy way, I know you did because I saw your repost. But let's talk about Spider-Man then. First of all, what did you think? Second of all, who is your favorite Spider-Man of the three? I guess of the
Damn
four,
you.
including Miles Morales. I'm sorry.
Oh, I love him.
Me too.
And he's a mixed boy, so how can you not love him more?
Exactly.
um, I think my heart is always with Toby.
Really?
Yes, just because I think nostalgia, but I loved Andrew. Like I
Okay.
wish I was actually real sad when that like ended and they just stopped after I think what was there 2 or 3? I think there's two
Two.
only, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was a little bummed about that, but that was because like I was in love with Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield. But I
Fair.
do think Tom Holland has like actually, in terms of just like, he really is like Spider-Man. Like he does his own stunts, right? Like he does. I don't know him obviously, but he seems like a little sweetheart too.
He
Um,
does.
yeah, so I do appreciate that he actually is like Spider-Man. Um, but I don't know why I just love Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man. I think that's just because like I always Spider-Man was the only like superhero movie I actually like liked and watched, and so I think
Mm.
it really is just nostalgia for that.
Okay, I'm glad you admitted that though, because I feel like a lot of people who say Tobey Maguire, it's like, yes, but if you put it against like the Tom versions of these movies, I'm like, it just doesn't. Can I say something controversial too, right? I think that Tobey Maguire, his acting in Spider-Man, like he always looked like he just peed his pants to me. That's my truth.
I do agree with that. Sometimes it's a little like, what is this? Even for MJ, like I don't know what it was back
Yes.
then with their
There's no
acting at times or
situational
what.
awareness. I'm like, and there's
Yeah.
no urgency. I'm like, do you realize everybody about to blow up your spot and he's not pressed about it? It bothers me. But I'm glad we could get that official take. Did you? So you saw Brand New Day. What did you
Yeah.
think?
I really enjoyed it. I I was like so focused on this old couple next to me, like they were really old. And I was like, "Oh my god, how cute. They're on a date to watch Spider-Man." I was like in
Aw,
between all these couples because I went by myself. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I Tom Holland, he's great Spider-Man. I think it was well written, but what do I know?
fair. I thought so too. I really liked it, and I was actually in between like it was like like this dad who had his like Spider-Man shirt and like this little kid, and he was so excited, and I was like, see, this is what it's about. It's about
It
Spider-Man's for
is.
everybody.
That's exactly what my thought process was when like the old man. Like I
It's
think
like, oh,
like I think his wife wanted to use the restroom or something because she kept being fidgety, and then he kept looking over to like see if they can get up, but they just stayed and then once it ended they like dipped. But I was like, that is so cute. Like this old little couple just doesn't even want to miss Spider Man
why am I gonna like cry? Because I
because that
literally
movie's
like
emotional.
when the kid next to me like when a guy spoiler for Spider-Man Brand New Day, you haven't seen it, I'm about to, this is your chance.
We're doing it now,
When
and I might too.
when Spider-Man goes down, like the kid next to me kept being like, get up, Spider-Man, get up, Spider. I was like,
Shut up!
oh,
I literally was like, because I'm
me
someone
too.
who always spoils stuff for myself. Like I just, unfortunately, I just don't care. Like I'll go on TikTok and be like, let me figure out this ending of whatever this is, because I don't know if I'm ever watch it.
Real.
I refuse to look at any spoilers for Spider
Me
Man, and I
too.
kind of spoiled it with the whole MJ thing, the scene.
Mm.
And so I was like, that I'm not watching anything else anymore. So I really was like, oh, he's dying. And because I saw like interviews where he's like, oh, I'm getting older. And,
That's
they
not
always
funny.
want
Like it's not funny.
No. So I was like, he's dying. No one warned me. Oh my God.
Get the fuck up. I was not playing with that man at
I,
all.
I literally was like, soon as these are major spoilers, guys. You dip out
Yeah,
for
just
at least a good
skip.
minute.
Yes,
When I saw Punisher, John Bertho, who I am in love with, by the way,
real.
once I saw him, once he said like, I'm gonna do it my way, I was like, all right, I already know where this is
We're
going.
cooked. Yeah.
Yep. And then two, once he started loading it up, I was like, fucking he's gonna jump in front of her.
I'll admit I did not put two and two together, and I should have because I actually didn't watch Punisher, but I like was obsessed with Daredevil, and so I should have
Mm,
known. I should have known. But
yes.
my mom is like she's not really into like superhero movies, whatever. I took her to take like to see Infinity War, and she
Mm,
still like brings it up to me every day. She's like, "You took me to see the movie where the baby died." And she's talking about Spider-Man. And
yeah.
so when she saw this most recent movie, she literally texted me in the theater. She was like, "I got up and left." When Spider-Man went down, she got up and left
That
the
is
theater.
so funny. She's like, I can't handle it
She's
twice.
like, "I'm not doing that." So actually, fuck you. I said, "Oh, okay, great." Um, well, now that we've talked about the important things. Actually, wait, no, I have one more important thing. We can talk about
Yeah,
wrestling
yeah,
eventually. But okay, so I did some cyber stalking. You used to play softball, true?
yeah. Yes. Oh my God, where is
Okay.
that at? Whoa. Trying to think now. Yeah, I
I
did
went
though.
I
Yeah,
went
yeah.
searching. It's okay. There's nothing crazy. But I did go searching. So you used to play softball. What position? Because we were a softball family. So
Oh, I kind of was like a free for all, if I'm being honest. I absolutely loved being a catcher and doing center
Mm.
field. Um, I was like, I don't like tooting own horn or anything like that, but like I genuinely think like my spot was being in center field. Like I could be dead center and center and catch a ball far out in left or right.
Oh, you were
So
fast,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I was fast. I was like willing to die for the ball. Yeah, I miss softball so
Do
much.
you?
Yeah, I loved it.
I didn't play, but my sister played like really, really competitive. So every weekend for us was a softball weekend.
Mm.
Um, do you still watch college softball?
No, my uncle's real big on like every sport, even
Mm.
softball, because of me and my nieces. So like when I come home and I see him watching it, I'll like sit there for a second and watch it. But I think like my head's just only in wrestling, and then I'm just like,
It's
eh.
fair.
And if I'm not watching wrestling, I'm just like, I would rather watch Spider Man or something. You know what I mean?
And I think
Um,
that's fair.
but I do miss it, man. I really enjoyed softball. I can't do half of the. I remember I tried to do slow pitch like when I was older, just to like
Yeah.
have a hobby to do. Girl, never in my life have I like cramped, and I got my
Really?
cramp for the first time. This was like years ago though.
Yeah.
I remember I cramped and was like, something's wrong with me. This isn't right, because I've never like cramped, and just because decided to fucking out of the blue after like a year of not doing crap, I was like, yeah. But I can't even like. I think I'm scared to catch a ball now. Probably.
Really?
I think so. And I tried the batting cages, and I went in Japan.
Yeah.
Lost my touch a bit.
Really?
Yeah, like I my second trip, I don't think I was able to go to the cages because I was just doing things, hanging out with people. My first time around though, I remember I was like, oh, I'm gonna go in the cages.
Right.
Could not hit, and I consistently went, and I slowly started like picking it back up again. Yeah.
And I'm glad you said that because my sister and all her friends, like I said, they played for, well, how long did you play?
Oh, for like 5 years. I
Yeah.
played baseball for about a year, and then um I always start late in life.
Real.
So like, but I played travel ball and did that from like 8th grade till my senior year.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
that's about what my sister did. We were deep in the travel ball throws. And she
Mm-hmm.
and all her friends think now, like, oh, like if you put them in a batting cage, like they would tear it up. So I'm glad to know, like you said, like you actually sometimes you do lose the touch.
You do. Even like sometimes in the ring, like I'll say I take a week off of just training or just like no shows. I just
Right.
need the break. I'll go in there and be like, oh, whoa, I forgot how to do this. Or it's not as nice as it usually is, you know what I mean? But no, I lost my touch a bit in softball.
But you know what? I think it's important. The first step is recognizing that there's a gap. Um, but okay, cool. So I guess we can talk about wrestling. So, that's what you do. Um, how how's that going? Yeah.
I think I'm doing pretty well. I think I'm very lucky out of a lot of people. You know what I mean? Very, very lucky.
Well, I think you're doing extremely well. My word probably means nothing to you, but I
No,
I
of
think
course
you're
it
doing
does.
great. So kind of shifting gears to kind of talk about your beginnings. This might be a bit of a weird question, but you have mentioned in the past, I don't know if you remember mentioning in the past, that ballet folklorico is what some of your gear is designed as, and is something that you credit like a lot of your influences upbringing to. So can you tell me a little bit about like your experience with ballet folklorico and maybe to our audience maybe what that is?
So it's basically a type of style of dance, which is like big, huge dresses, and it's a mixture of like, yeah, ballet, tap. I don't know what else it's mixed with, honestly. Uh, but ideally, you're dancing with your dress, and you're tap dancing at the same time while moving your dress, showing the beauty of your dress, and then um, it's very there from when I did it, at least I haven't like watched it in forever, but it's just like you're constantly smiling. I remember they used to have to put Vaseline on our teeth to make us keep our mouths open. Um Yeah, it's just a style of dance. So yes, I did softball, but I mostly did a lot of dance growing up, whether that was like hip hop and all of that, and then of course ballet folklorico. I moved around a lot, and I was living in Pasadena for a while, and I remember there was just like different types of courses. My mom had to put me in an after school program because she worked late, and I remember just joining in on the classes with that. Um, and my teacher Rosie, she she just took a liking to me, and then her daughter ended up being one of my best friends. And yeah, I just ended up falling in love with it and being okay at it. So yeah.
Real. Yeah. And I remember
Oh,
being so excited because we used to have to practice with our hands, and then when you graduated to your actual dress, it's a big deal.
that's when you can. Yep.
Right. Yeah. And then I felt like I was in it. Um, yeah. Would you say that your dance background like helps or informs your wrestling in any way?
Yeah, I actually don't say that often, which I should, because it finally clicked that way for me. So, like I
Mm.
said, in almost every interview, I didn't grow up watching wrestling like everybody else did, at least not to the extent of it. And I was just struggling and struggling and struggling, trying to understand just even the way you're supposed to move in the ring or the way you're supposed to like work together. I just couldn't process it. And then I remember one day just I I think one of my trainers was like, "It's like you're dancing. You're supposed to do like dance." And then I was just like, "Oh, this is
You're like,
choreography."
oh, I know how
And
to
it's
do that.
oh yeah. So then that's when things started to click. And then like I started to like watch it so I can study it. I was like, "Oh, okay, I just copy them." And like I just need to watch what you're doing, and then your own body does its thing from there, I guess. But I yes, dance definitely did help like things to click.
Yeah, no, that makes sense when you put it like that. I think everybody's brains work so differently, and so I feel like when people are able to like put things together different ways. So I mean that totally makes sense to me. I just watching wrestling, I'm like, yeah, I mean that it does look like choreo, Your Honor. But again, I've never done it, never want to do it, so more props to you.
Respect.
I just like the idea of like hitting someone, great. The idea of getting hit back, absolutely not. Can't do it.
I
Um,
don't mind it, but I
really?
cannot stand chops. I
Really? I
I
believe that.
can't. Like I get chops and I'm like, okay. Like I'm the biggest baby. I am
Like
a
move on, move
baby
on.
with chops. Yeah.
Oh my God. What was it like to like learn that though? Because I feel like maybe this doesn't make sense. I feel like if I was like going to like, I don't know, wrestling school or like training or whatever, and like the shit that's terrible, I would like you have to suffer through because like you're gonna have to do it when you have like matches. Like what was it like when you were going through training and you were like, some of these things, okay, great. Some of these things, like I wish shopping was over. Like I don't want to do that anymore.
So I know some places do like little when you start, they like kind of line you up to chop you. I had the luxury of not going through that. It was more of like if it was in the thing, then like, or like if it was like a heat drill or something like that, then maybe I'd get chopped. Um, it wasn't until later in my career that I started becoming like more like I don't want to get
Yeah.
chopped. Like I just hated them. But when I first started, I hated giving them. It would always
Mm,
hurt my hand. So I yeah, I don't. If you ever watch my matches, it's rare when I do chops.
yeah.
Even if you give me chops, like it's fine. I don't want to chop you.
Right.
Um, but I guess I don't think I really struggle too hard in terms of like, that seems scary or like that hurts. Um, I think it was just more frustration if I couldn't get something or if like I guess I think if you are a wrestler, you kind of go like, well, I don't want to be a little bitch, you know. So
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that goes into your mind in general, especially in the beginning because you're around your peers and you're trying
Right.
to
If everyone
elevate
else
your
is
yeah. So
right.
you're kind of like, okay, we're all in it together, I guess.
Right. Which makes sense. I just think coming at it from a perspective of being a little bitch, I would
I know.
suffer. So I would struggle. Okay, great. What's your deepest, darkest secret?
Oh, I don't like being chopped.
You know what? There you go. That's fair. We will take it. Okay. Um, let's see. Okay, another question, right? Fuck Mary Kill.
Oof.
Racism, sexism, homophobia.
Fuck, Mary, kill.
As soon as
Wait, okay. Sexism,
right,
homophobia, right?
right,
And
racism,
racism.
right.
I'll marry racism. Wait, no, wait, hold on. I need to process this because
Okay,
I've dealt
you
with
take your time.
racism, right? So like,
Right,
I, I guess I can live with her, right?
right. I
We
understand.
we
Hey,
good.
me too. I understand.
Yeah,
I get it.
exactly. So I'm just like,
I get it.
I guess I can marry her. Um,
Okay.
sexism and then homophobia. This is hard. I'm gonna get canceled. uh,
You don't
I'd kill them
have
all if
to
I could.
answer.
Okay.
You know what? Correct.
I
That's
would just kill
objectively the
them
right
all.
answer. I will say like there's no answer that you could give that makes you come out of that looking good. So I think that you did the right thing.
I only married
Um,
racism because I've been through it, guys. Okay, that's
exactly, exactly.
it.
It's like the devil you know.
Exactly.
I understand. Do you think OJ did it?
Yeah.
Me too. I 100%, 100%. I think we could say he's dead now. Like we could say that now,
Yeah.
right? I was wondering because it's like, oh, you're from California. Did that happen in California?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so.
Was it not Beverly?
I
Google.
don't know. That feels like he was rich. That feels like rich people place. I've never been.
Where did OJ do his crime that he didn't do?
Allegedly,
I,
allegedly.
Brentwood. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brentwood.
Yeah,
It
that's
says up
LA.
there.
Okay. Well, you heard it here first, folks. That's the big scoop we were going for. Okay. So if someone was new to watching you, right? How would you describe your style of wrestling and what's like one or two matches that you'd say, you should go watch that one to get a better understanding of who I am?
Mm, mm. I don't. I had a conversation with this recently on a podcast as well. And what's funny is they reminded me that one of my close friends, Alan Breeze, said, because we were discussing, I was like, I don't have a style. I
Hmm.
like, if you watch my stuff, I'm kind of all over the place in terms of what I'm doing in there.
Sure.
Um, and he was like, well, you're kind of like a little like pit bull. You're like a little dog, and you're like, "Rah, rah, rah." And I think that's the best way to describe me. I think, yeah, I don't have one particular style considering I'm trying to learn so many styles and I kind of pick what it is I think fits me and if not what I like, you know.
Yeah.
Um so I guess yeah, I'm a pit bull in the ring.
I think that's great. No, I think that's perfect. And I think
um
it does describe you.
Thanks. Uh in terms of matches, I think best describe me or like I come out of. I had a match with Mio in Japan with Marvelous for the to get the West Coast belt back. I think that one shows if maybe not like exactly who Johnny Robbie is, but in terms of like fighting and like my fighting spirit, that shows the best there. And you see my never give up attitude while also just being like my still fuck you attitude, which I think is like the
Yeah.
pit bull side of me. That's one of my favorite matches. Uh, 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 I have a match with Zara most recently, and I think that's the best way to describe the whole like pit bull thing that we were just
Sure.
saying in terms of
Yeah.
just like I'm not the cleanest in what I do, you know what I mean? And I think that is just who I am. I am like scrappy. I am just fighting to win. And one of my other matches with Danny Luna, I
Yeah.
really enjoyed that one. And again, it shows that one is like a whole size difference. And I love using my size to my advantage, especially with bigger opponents, stronger opponents.
Sure.
Um, that's when I'm able to do like my little fancier things and also still again showing you like my fighting spirit. So I think
Sure.
those three are some of my favorites.
Yeah, no, I think that's great. I think what I like most about you and what stands out to me most about you. You didn't ask, but I'm gonna tell you.
I want to know, please.
I think that in everything you do before you come into the ring, during and after, you just come across very naturally cool. And like there are people that would pay to come across that way, you know. So I think that the scrappy pit bull like definitely does describe what I've seen of you. I know I first started watching and like you didn't ask again.
No,
I
I love
first
it.
like heard about you Mania weekend because everybody was like, "Oh, Johnnie Robbie, like Ian, like tearing everybody up." And I was like, "Well, what's tea? What's going on?" And
Yeah.
started like going back and retroactively watching some of your matches. And yeah, I think you've got a strong brand identity. If that makes you feel any
Thank you. I
better.
appreciate that.
What is one match that you think everybody should watch before they die?
Oh,
Morbid. Yeah, I'm sorry.
damn. I don't know. I think that's just me not knowing too much because, like I said, I didn't watch it as often as growing up or whatever the
Me
hell.
neither. Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Um, I don't really have an answer for that one, if I'm being entirely honest.
That's no
Um,
worries.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I want to
Yeah.
know your answer though.
My answer would probably be Shibata Ibushi G1 Climax. I don't know the number. And I only say that, right, because like I love wrestling that's just really like I want to see people get kicked in the head. Now, again, I understand that that's not like for CTE purposes, I'm against that, right? Like, but I think like, you know, as a viewer, I love wrestling that tells a story, but also like I like if it's too clean, I don't want it. You know what I mean? So that for me is definitely up there. And then on like, I mean, this is Black Girl Wrestling. On a Black Girl Wrestling perspective, it's Mercedes Bianca at WrestleMania. Um,
Oh yeah,
so
that's a great in terms of like yes.
yeah, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And even the
Um,
first one you were saying, Shibata and them.
yeah,
That's a killer one. And I get what you're
yeah.
saying in terms of like the grittiness and all of that. Just true like let's kill each other.
I love it.
Yeah.
And again, like I could never like I one that's one of the reasons that I love wrestling is like you can't say this stuff outside of wrestling or like you'll be in a police station. But it's like no, like I want to see it.
Yes.
Okay, great. Yeah. What do you think that
I love the triple threat at
go for it.
Mania with Bianca, Naomi, and Rhea, right? No.
Yeah, love.
I keep getting confused because
Um
there's also the one with Io involved.
right. That was
Because like
like
both of those were
most recent.
insane.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the one I remember. I'd be lying to you if I said I remembered the other one, but I'm an ally. Um, but yeah, no, I think the both great answers. Um, okay, so when you look at your like wrestling career, what are you most proud of yourself for? Not it can be matches. It doesn't necessarily have to be matches. Some people have told me like they're most proud of like their grit or like their, you know,
Mhm.
their ability to like suffer and get through. Like what do you take most pride in? And then going forward, like what do you want to see more from yourself?
I think I take most pride in, and I think we all take risks, but I've been told no on a lot of the things I've wanted to take risk on in terms of like going to peers and going, I don't know. Like the best example is the dojo.
Right.
When I wanted to join the dojo, it was a lot of money that I didn't even have in my
Right.
bank account, not even close to. I was living paycheck to paycheck. So I just threw it on my credit card. And I remember before I decided, I kept going to a whole bunch of my peers and just other trainers. And I remember them being like, you don't like, I wouldn't. Like, it's just, they like,
Mhm.
what are you going to get from it? Like,
Right.
it's just a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. And even just other wrestlers who were like, oh, yeah, I considered it, but I think I don't need that. So
Right.
I think what I'm most proud of is willing to get opinions and then evaluating what I think is best. Also, like putting into thought of what they said and still just taking the risk. I think that is my biggest thing is I don't I'm willing to like lose it all, I guess. I think again, I
Yeah.
think we all do in this business. Um but I mean, I've had people tell me like don't do it and I'm still just like I don't listen to anybody, unfortunately.
You know what? I think that's fair. So when you map out like the future for yourself, like I feel like it's really cliche. Every podcast is gonna ask you like what your goals are, or what whatever.
Mhm.
Like, but more so like what do you hope that you maintain as you continue to grow and evolve? Because like I think that the sky's the limit for you. So like what do you hope? You're like, yeah, I hope I always stay, like I hope I always take risk, or like I hope I always, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm not a
No,
very good
no, no.
interviewer.
You're fine. You're doing a great job and it's a very different type of interview. You're fine. You're doing great.
Okay, good.
um I think just being able to I know I'm now seeing people who like think something of me, like my peers think
Mm,
like highly of me, which I don't think I still understand, but I hope to keep having that and growing that and doing my best in terms of leading. I'm not always a perfect person, right? I have moments as being human, but I hope I at least can still be yeah, just a decent leader or someone to want to wrestle and just keeping up good quality work and not and that I don't stop learning.
cool.
Um but like overall I guess like in my career wise, obviously be signed and if not keep the money flowing so I can keep doing this thing where I travel the world independently, where again I can still have peers, whatever the case is. And then
Right.
I do plan to own, I hope to long run is have my own business in terms of clothing. So yeah.
Love it. I will be I'm sure you'll have other people lined up, but like I'll be like your 10th customer. Because I love your fashion, like even though I love your top. So I love that for you. Okay, great. You are part of Los Suavecitos.
Hmm.
Rank everybody else in the group.
Ooh, okay, okay. My God, you're gonna get me canceled.
That's the
Uh,
goal.
I can't rate them. I'll put me at the bottom, and then I'll put the whole everyone.
Oh, that's so noble of you. Unfortunately, I cannot accept that answer. It
Oh
has
my
to
God, oh my
be
God.
1 through 4. Thank you.
Me being fourth on our pyramid.
Right.
Um, ah, can I put Danny and Ricky at number two?
It has to be like, you know what? It has to be like Dance Mom style. So I'll
Oh my
take
God.
two, and then
Okay,
that's
okay.
fine. Yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's
yeah, that's
pyramid.
fine. Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
put Quest at the top because he's our OG. He is a legend, and I still think he's very underrated. So that's why he's my number one. And I think they would agree with me.
Okay, we'll see. When this comes out, we'll clip it, and then we'll see if everyone agrees. Um, okay. You know what? I think it's very noble of you to put yourself at the bottom. I think that is like, I don't know a lot of people that would have done that, so I respect that choice. Is the best meal you've had on the road?
Oh, you know what? I was like, that's gonna be hard. Like, I'm a big bag. Like, I can eat.
Real.
Um, but I think I'm always like gonna go back to this ramen spot in Japan that Maria showed us. It takes everybody, and I think it's kind of like the marvelous spot now. They have spicy ramen, and it's with the glass noodles, and I can eat that every day of the week. So I think it has to be that spicy ramen. I don't know the name of the place or anything like that. It's in Funabashi. Um, yeah. I think it has to be that as of now.
I love it. What's the worst?
Ooh.
You don't have to name
Uh,
the restaurant.
no, no, yeah, I wouldn't know a name anyways, unless it was like McDonald's. But um, I can't so like from like looking at things online, I would say like the UK's food, right? Because I'm
No,
like, what are you
that's
guys
true.
eating over there, dude? I even I make fun of like Jesse and Nightshade because I'm like, I can't trust your guys' food judgment. Sorry.
I think
Um,
that's valid.
But when I was there for like the less than 24 hours, what I had was pretty good. So unfortunately, I can't say the UK's food. Um,
I feel like you can. I like for whatever reason, me and the British audience are like always at odds. So like it's fine. I'll get canceled in England regardless. I went to England once, and the first thing I did, I was like trying to look for something to eat. The first thing I did was look for an Irish pub. I was like, I cannot eat British food. I don't
Oh,
know what
that's
they got
so
going on
fun.
here.
Yeah. I luckily had like a friend of mine, Chris, who I met at the dojo when we had our first course. I remember I took him out to LA and like made him try all this street food and he was like, "Oh my God, like this is good." And I was like, "Yeah, I can't trust your guys' food there." But he took me and Miko around and he like actually got us some like decent, like it was good. It wasn't bad. So I was like, "Okay, cool, but I can't trust y'all eating goddamn baked beans in the morning. Like, what are you
Uh,
doing?"
is
Um,
to like a full English breakfast. You're like, what would you eat? Like, what is that?
yes. And people are always like, because like Mexicans eat a lot, like Hispanics eat beans for breakfast. Like I do all the
Right.
time, but like baked beans, not baked beans.
I I don't get it. I try to be an ally to the British community, but I don't know what they got going on over there. Okay, well, amazing. Just a couple more questions and then you'll be free. Okay. So, most importantly, is there anything I'm sure you do a lot of podcasts. I'm sure people ask you a lot of questions. Are there any questions that like people don't ask you that like you want to talk more about? Anything?
The dance one was real cool. I haven't had been asked like about ballet flamenco, especially because you have the background, especially softball. Nobody really asked about. Um, No, I think like those fun questions that you threw in is like real cool. Um, you're like my third podcast in the last 2 weeks, but your guys' questions, there's some of them are similar, but I would say like you all like there was something still different to the three of you because I've done podcasts in the past where that's why I don't often do them actually.
Sure.
Um, other than the yeah, these last 2 weeks, but I can't think of a question I would like to be asked. I think adding in like what you did, adding in the fun questions or like the fun facts that people don't know is real cool. So I liked that a lot.
You know what? I'll take it. I feel so accomplished. Rank us, the three podcasts you've done in the last two
Girl, why
weeks.
y'all trying to get me in trouble?
Yeah, yeah, I'm playing. I'm playing. Again, like you said, I'll put myself at the bottom. But no, so that brings us close to the end. So just a couple more questions that I ask everyone. So first off, yeah, you can compliment me if you want. You know, now is the time for that. So
You're amazing. You're very sweet. You're very fun.
okay, oh my God,
Beautiful.
thank you.
And I love your beats. I like the color of your beats.
Oh my God, thank you so much. It's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. I always ask people that question and then they actually answer. I'm like, oh, I was kidding. But thank you. I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, I think the sky's the limit for you. I'm so excited to see where you go. I'm so excited to see you inevitably get signed. Knock on wood. Um, let's just go for it then. Can you name one or a couple like black women in and around wrestling that you'd like to shout out since this is, you know, Black Girl Wrestling?
First one, Charity King.
Love.
She's in the Texas. Yeah, I had a match with her recently. Great powerhouse. Amazing. She's so damn good, and she's the
Love.
sweetest. Um, Charity Leah Knight, right? That's her last name. She's in Japan with Marvelous right now. I think she's in North Carolina. I don't know. She's in Austin. She's freaking tall and she's just a badass. Obviously Maya World, right? Like you can't not
Love.
talk about her. Zara, of course, from SoCal area. Tanaya from Vegas. I'm trying to think of names. I'm sorry. I have
No,
like
yeah, that's great.
so
That's like a new
many.
record, so don't worry.
um, I'm trying to think. Zara, Charity, Leah. Trying to think Texas. I'm trying to go by state. uh, um, who else have I worked? What the hell? I'm drawing blanks even when people ask for
It's okay.
friends.
It's okay. Now
Um,
they're all gonna see this though, and they're gonna be like, why not me? So just
sorry, it's just
letting you
your name
know.
didn't pop up just a second. I swear. Oh, Danny B supposedly is back. So she's badass.
Love it.
Happy that she's back finally. I'm trying to think
Okay.
of names. I'm so sorry. I'm
No,
drawing
you're so
blanks.
no, that's great. Like I said, that's a new record, so we'll take it. I should have been counting. I should have like a leaderboard. Um,
Charity, Tanaya. Who else did I say? Zara, Leah.
it was like 10. You like 8. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, amazing. Well, where can folks find you and support you and your work?
Anything Johnnie Robbie, I guess. There's E's on the ends of things. But just shop my merch page, johnnyrobbie.com.
Love it. Well, that's all I've got for you folks. Make sure that you go support Johnny. We love, we stand. So, and now officially a Black Girl Wrestling certified diva. Okay, love you. Bye. If I know how to end.